All right, and here we are. Hey, Tyler here. Welcome to the VR Tech channel. Welcome to this live. I see there's a lot of people over here, so thanks for coming by. And I'm so sorry, I'm so embarrassed because I thought I had the auto start streaming on, and it actually didn't start. So I was talking with myself for about 10 minutes. So I already started the live myself, pretty much. That's embarrassing. I was answering your questions and stuff like that. So yeah, that was very embarrassing. But it's the second live on the channel, of course. I still have to learn some stuff. I tried to improve some things, but well, I didn't improve the fact to go live. Now I know. Now I know for the next time. So thanks so much for coming by to this Q&A video for the Oculus Quest 2. By the way, this is not sponsored by any means or something like that. It's just me wanted to share with the community and wanted to, answer your questions about the Oculus Quest 2 because we're very few people on the planet right now with our hands on it. And so if you have any question, you're still on the, you don't know if you want to buy it or not, well, you can ask right away. Thanks so much for the donation to Togashina Official. Thanks so much for it. Because I see that the chat is going like nuts, there was already a link in the description of this video to actually enter the giveaway. So you can go down there and, do all this stuff to enter the giveaway. You have to scroll a little till the end, and then you have the giveaway popping up over there. It's weird that you guys didn't notice it. I think one person did or something like that. So congrats to him. Yeah, so how the giveaway is gonna work, let's say it right away. So if someone is here just for the giveaway, we can keep going with our Q&A and discover a little more about the Oculus Quest 2. So how it's gonna work? It's gonna be for 30 days, now 29, I think. So everyone has time to actually enter. And by the way, just because I'm saying 30 things at the same time, I want to thank you guys for the 50K subscribers because that arrived super fast. We're already 51, 52 maybe something. So it's just unbelievable, and I really want to thank for the response of on the latest video, like the True Lenses videos and stuff like that. I really hope that helped because there were many requests already with the review. I want to do it in the right way, and I can see that that the result was very good. What I was saying. Yes, for the giveaway, there's gonna be different way to enter. Of course, you have to be a subscriber of the channel to enter the giveaway. That is gonna be the first option. At the point, you're gonna unlock other options like follow on Twitter for, of course, having 2 more points, I believe. On Twitter, by the way, it's much faster to give news and stuff on the headset and stuff like that because here we are a VR Tech channel. So that's what we're talking about. I see another donation from Let's Chat 6 VR. That thanks for the giveaway. Of course, it's a minimum I can do. I got it for free, and I really want to share with the community, guys. Then their Instagram as well, and there's the new Facebook page that I made because at the end of the day we're gonna all be forced to be on Facebook. So I said like whatever, let's make a Facebook page so I can share stuff there as well. And the last one, there's something else I just forgot. But yeah, anyway, it's in the description below. You're not gonna win today. This is the giveaway announcement, and well, that's the giveaway. So now let's start with some questions because I really wanna go a little more in depth about the Oculus Quest 2. And I feel like there are still many questions to be answered. I saw before somebody talking about the Wi-Fi 6. I saw many people asking what is the comparison with the Reverb G2. That is a very interesting high-end headset for a kind of mid-tier price, and many others. So let's go to the question right away. Thanks so much for joining, by the way, guys. You are so many, and I'm doing the error this time to actually look at the numbers, so my voice is a little broken. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so Samuel Mapai. I hope so. Sorry if I murdered the name. Should I get the 64GB headset, or should I get the one with more gigabytes, since there are not many games on the Oculus Rift? So, to be honest, personally, I have the 64GB version, and with the original Oculus Quest, I always use the 64GB version, and I really never found it to be a big problem. Of course, I do this every day, so I need to download the new games, all the stuff to show it in videos and stuff like that. But I never really found a problem. Like, you know, I was pretty much taking out some some games and stuff. Thanks, Ed. Taking out some games and stuff like that, and that's it. So I think that if you want to save some money, the 64GB version is completely fine. Of course, if you want to install every game on the platform and you know, switching from the one to the other without any problem, well, 256 at the end is a great offer, because it's just $100 more. Usually you have the jump from 64 to 128. This time is to 256. I don't know when you're gonna fill them up. Maybe with the new games it's gonna happen, but for now, I think the 64 you could be fine. So I'm not upselling and stuff. David Lee, $2 donation, thanks so much. So the person with the most entry will win. No, most entry means that you have more possibilities. That's it. Then it's completely random. So that's a program that does that. So I don't have to pick people, like writing them on paper. So yeah, more you have it, more likely is to win. But you know, the last time with the Oculus Quest I did a giveaway, it was somebody that didn't enter all of them, had just like 4 entries. So he had, like, you know, everything can happen. It's random, so everything can happen. Let me see. So Dean Richards, thanks so much for the donation. Hi Tyler, I have an IPD of 71, and I want to know if I should get the HP Reverb G2 with an IPD of 71. What should I get? All right, so 71. I have an IPD of 66.4, and for me, I would say that the Quest 2 kind of works in the way that, as I said in my review, I can see a little glaring around, a little chromatic aberration. I believe there's something that can fix in the software in the future. For now, it's something that is there. Now, I usually use the second option, that is 63. So that means that I am 63, but I'm 3.5 millimeter over what I use. I actually prefer to use that instead of the number 3. The number 3 is 68. So if you are 71, you're pretty much the same distance that I am from the settings number 2. The only thing that you have to be aware of is that when you go to the widest settings in the IPD adjustment, you're gonna start to notice a little the bars on the side of the screen. That could be a little annoying. With the G2 that doesn't happen, but at the end of the day you have pretty much the same FOV with one to the other, probably a little more with the G2. But yeah, I don't think the IPD will be completely a problem. For sure, having the right IPD is much more comfortable, but it's still usable for me. At the end of the day, you get used to it. Even if, you know, it would be better if there was a regular dial instead of or different stuff. Ans Lolo, will prescription lenses for the Quest 1 still fit? Thanks for the donation, by the way. Yes, they are the same lenses, so they're gonna fit. I'm actually in talk with some of those companies that make prescription lenses to see if they're gonna be completely fine or not, because they are redesigning for the new headset. And I'm gonna tell you probably in a future video a little better, but so far it seems like they fit, because pretty much the same lenses again. All right, so guys, let's keep going. Just a little note, because I started a little too late because I'm stupid, and I'm sorry about it. I'm gonna go a little longer. Let's go around an hour and 15 minutes. I don't want to go too long because there are other people doing, lives, and I don't want to go over the others. I'm not a usual liver person, so that's why. All right, so is there a way to have a wireless link for PCVR like in the first Oculus? I guess you're talking about the Oculus Quest, the first Oculus Quest. Yes, virtual desktop work. For example, that's the application that I use the most. It's very nice for playing PCVR games. But yeah, it's completely possible. There's still some latency. That's why Oculus itself didn't do it. I think that it's still a workaround. Yes, it can be useful sometime. Yes, probably with Wi-Fi 6, it's gonna get better. I'm not able, guys, to. I saw different questions about the Wi-Fi 6. I'm not really able to test it myself right now because I don't have a Wi-Fi 6 router. When I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna test it for sure because I kind of wanna try to see if the new connection makes things better. Right now with the cable, it's super reliable. You can find also very cheap cables. If it's 3.1 Gen 2, it's completely fine. And just to make sure that we are all in the same page, the Wi-Fi 6, I made a video about it a while ago, is a new protocol that is around 20-30% faster and has much lower latency. So yes, it's very interesting, but it really depends if they put the right antennas also on the Oculus Quest. For now, Oculus didn't really want to say anything. Probably they want to pull it out like a surprise, we have Wi-Fi 6. But Qualcomm itself already said that he's in there. So I think we're gonna see very interesting stuff coming out with this guy over here. I think we're already just at the beginning. If you guys remember with the first Oculus Quest, at the beginning we were oh wow, it's cool and stuff, but can I do this? Can I do that? How can I get better? And then this guy became a beast. You can do everything with that. And by the way, guys, I said it already in my comparison video between the Quest 1 and the Quest 2. If you find a Quest 1 and $150, something like that, just present for somebody, it's still an awesome headset. You can do pretty much whatever you want with that. Yes, it's not the Quest 2 that is much more powerful. You are future-proof with that for we don't know how many years, but you're future-proof for sure more than the original Oculus Quest 1 with different games. So super excited for that. All right, I see a question from T-Dog. There actually I really want to answer that. Will Medal of Honor work without a PC? And the answer is no, unfortunately. I really love Medal of Honor. Probably it was one of my favorite games when it got out at the beginning for PC. So I was really hoping that they were doing the magic over there, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. But yeah, that's a shame. But luckily we have the link. Maybe in the future it's gonna arrive. I don't know. Graphic-wise, it played it for around an hour, and it wasn't it was very nice, polished graphic, but nothing special. It is a little cartoonish. The gameplay was amazing, by the way. So I was really expecting to arrive to the Quest. Probably they weren't able, or maybe they're gonna be able with the XR2, but not with the original Oculus Quest, and so they wanna wait a minute, because if not, we're all gonna be very mad over here, I guess. Anga Lee, I call you Lee, Kang Lee. Thanks so much for the donation of $2. Edgar, thanks so much for the donation of €2. And what accent do you have? And oh, I lost the other part. Okay, what accent do you have? And do knuckle straps work? So my accent is an Italian accent. I always try to have it a little less, but it comes out all the time that I eat pizza. So yeah, I live here in the States, but I'm still very bloody Italian. So that's why my accent come out very strong and that. But yeah, and knuckle straps. Well, you can see I'm actually using now the MAMUT strap, the old version, because they actually work better than the newer version that I put also on the actually on the G2. But I will wait for the new versions coming because, as you can see, it's a little bananish over here. So yeah, it's fine, you can play, but the direction is a little different, doesn't go down completely. It's a little workaround for now. I'm addicted to the stuff, so that's why I have it on it. But yeah, I think it can get better. I want to show you something, guys, because I absolutely worked a little more, try to make a nicer live. So I created this transition. All right. And so you can see my screen and stuff. And so you don't have to see just my face all the time. And I want to show you, because many people are asking for the comparison with the G2, I want to show you just a little sneak peek of the video I'm working on for the true analysis video with the G2. It's not out yet because I'm really working hard on it. I still have to reshoot pretty much all the Valve Index things, and I'm adding a DCS part because I know that many of you were interested. And I actually promised that in the latest video, in the latest live. So yeah, that is gonna happen. But let's click this, and are you guys interested to see it? Let's hope so. Let's see. All right, this is like just a little part. My face probably is gonna be in the way, but I don't know how to move it. We go from the Quest 2 to the Reverb G2. Now we have a different resolution. In the Quest 2 we have 1832 by 1920. The G2 is 2160 by 2160, and the index is 1440 by 1600. All are LCD with RGB pixel arrangement. Now the light is a little different from these two, but we're gonna look at the details like zooming in. So we're gonna zoom in a second, and bam, here we go. So I'm gonna stop here a second, even if my face is in the middle, for the Valve Index. This is like a world first view, guys, because I think I'm the only person with the Reverb G2 and the Oculus Quest 2 at home. So, wow, that's exciting. So, yes, by the way, the G2 is still a pre-production unit. But yeah, this is the comparison. You can see that the Quest 2 gets very close when it comes to screen door effect. I think they did a great job with that panel. I really love what they did. With the G2, we still have a little, the resolution pushed a little better because, you know, we have a display port instead of a USB cable. Instead of the index, yes, again, we have a more clarity in a way because it's another display port, but the screen door effect a little more noticeable. We have to say though that the index is 120 or 144 Hertz. That I don't know if you ever tried 144 Hertz on a screen, but it makes a big difference. And well, yeah, this again makes a big difference. Let's see again the transition, just to see something else. And I hope you guys liked this little sneak peek. All right, so let's keep going with some questions, of course. What head strap is that behind you as Atom R? So the head strap is actually the Elite strap, and I attached the Bionik Mantis. They're called Mantis Headphones over here. These are for the PSVR, but if you snap it a little more, well, they work perfectly. And I prefer to have this kind of audio instead of no audio like the integrated one that we have on the Oculus Quest 2. So yeah, that is something that I completely, probably, you know, it is just the first version we have. Let me show you while I put everything on. It is the first version that we have, by the way, but I'm pretty sure Oculus is gonna come out with something for the audio. They actually did a partnership with Logitech that is very interesting, even if they didn't show really super interesting stuff yet. There are some regular headphones, but I think that it's gonna be very interesting to see what they come out with. At the end, it's very moddable. As you can see, it's super easy to take out the strap. Look at that. We took it out. You take out the other part. You really snap it out, and then you put in the other one. So it's very, very easy. Perfectly normal. I'm glad you're perfectly normal, and thanks so much for the donation. How much is the difference between the Oculus Link and Native PCVR headset? I'm considering the Quest 2 for PCVR. What about wireless? Thanks. Oh, those are 5 questions at once. All right. So the difference is like, if you, I really suggest you to watch my Through the Lenses video that I did the other day between the Link, the Rift S, and the Oculus Quest, the original Oculus Quest with Link. I would say that the resolution is can be pretty much the same. It's very, very close. Actually looks much better in reality than it does in the Through the Lenses video, because as I explain every time, you know, you're using a camera to take the shots and not really it's not your eyes, so it looks much better than what it looks like. But I have to say that there is still some you know, some oh, now I don't have the words for some reason to say it. But you can see that this streaming the video instead artifacts. There are still some artifacts going around, are really minor. I had the opportunity to try the latest version of the update for the Oculus Link, because they gave me like a preview of what is gonna be. Of course, it's gonna still improve in the future. They're trying to cramp up the resolution as much as possible. I have to say that it's very, very close to a PCVR headset right now. It really feels like it. The only thing that I still notice is the latency. That yes, there is still a little latency with the controllers, and some people could really don't like it. If you play, for example, Beat Saber, like a super fast stuff in a super I don't know what it is, well, it could be a little complicated. By the way, the video of the unboxing is going on. That could be a little complicated, but you know, is that cheap? Then maybe you can take the trade-off. Is really up to you. A PCVR headset will be always better though for PCVR, at least for now. In the future, you know, they said they committed to the Oculus Quest right now. They said no more PCVR in the future. That's very sad for me, but at the same time, that means that they're really confident that they're gonna improve it. I think so, at least, right? Now, I hope that answered my question. I saw a question from Giroso. Let me see. Giroso, is the blurred effect... Thanks so much for the donation, by the way. Thanks. Is the blurred effect in your comparison video from the Quest 2 a mistake made by the camera, or does the screen look like that compared to the other? All right, so the blurred effect is particular because, yes, it can be a little from the camera as well, because it's really hard when the details are very small to focus. And also, you have to take in consideration that, I actually show you that again, so we can show it a little later better. Because I think you're talking about this blur effect. It's actually the fact that this is a 500% crop of the regular image. So, of course, you're gonna start to lose a little details when you zoom that much. It's really to show you the screen door effect more than any other, but you know, any picture, when you crop 500%, really lose details, and that's what's happening over here as well. I hope that explains. Let's go back to my face. Why not? Yoo-hoo! All right, so is it easy to swap out the straps? Does it feel secure enough when the Elite strap is installed? It feels super secure, to be honest. Thanks so much, Insomnia Doodles, for the donation. Yes, it's super comfortable. To be honest, it's easy to to swap in a second. I actually showed the video where I swap it, and you just really open that part and it's done. They made it super easy, so I really expect to see like so many 3D printed stuff in the future. That I think that they know that that is gonna happen, but yeah, there's so many things that we're gonna see. Brian Spike, is the microphone good on the Quest 2? Yes, it's absolutely. It's very good. I really like what they did. It's actually when I was playing the first time, we were playing together with Native some games. We were both very happy of the fact that we couldn't hear each other very, very well. It just sounds very good. It's not to the level of the Index for the microphone, but it's very, very close. And it's one of the best microphones on the market when it comes to VR. It's very, very nice. They invested a lot, by the way, in the audio department, and I feel that you can really see that happening there. So it's a very good audio. Probably if you are even a streamer, you're gonna be able to do it right away. My pupil distance and my IPD is 66.4, by the way. If you're 72, you're really on the edge for the Oculus Quest 2. Michelle. I hope I pronounced it in the right way. Tariel, let me borrow it for a few days. Thrill Seeker. Hey, Trill, what's up? Nice to see you here. Fancy to have you here. Well, come over. If you wear a mask, you always wear a mask, by the way, in your video. So if you wear a mask and you want to come over, you can try it. Absolutely. You stay on the couch and stuff, you're super welcome. All right. So, by the way, if you guys don't know, Trill is a big YouTuber. Talks a lot about VR news and stuff, and has reviews as well. So check his. I'm pretty sure you all know that. You all know that channel, but yeah, check it out for sure. Josiel, do you think the price of the Oculus Quest will decrease with the new Oculus, or do you recommend buying used Oculus Quest in good quality? I will tell you, Josiel. Thanks so much for the donation, by the way. I will tell you to check my Quest 1 versus Quest 2 comparison that I did last week. Jeez, time is going so fast. Yeah, it was last week though, where I talk about it, because, you know, if you want to grab an Oculus Quest and use Oculus Quest, I think like for $150 or $200, still worth it right now. Maybe in a year it's gonna be a little less worth it, but it's still a great headset right now. Many people are using it for PCVR. And now it's super cheap because everyone wants to get the Oculus Quest 2, so why not, right? I think it's a good thing. I don't think they're not gonna bring down the price, by the way, from Oculus directly, because they just discontinued it, so you can't find it anymore from Oculus. Just to let you know what is the situation over there. So let me keep going with the questions. All right. Does BMBF work on the Quest? I guess so. Yeah, everything works on the Quest. Everything. All right. So does it come pre-charged? Yes, it comes with around the 40% of battery. So you're able to do the setup and stuff, try it right away, have some fun, and then you put it on the charger. It takes 2 hours to charge. The battery life when you just play games, by the way, is around 2 hours. When you just play games. If you do like browsing stuff or go around the menu, can be a little more, like 2 hours and a half, even 3 hours if you watch a movie. But when you are in a game, if you know, games use a lot of juice to work, the XR2 gives you around 2 hours of battery life, and then put it on the charger. They're actually offering the strap, the Elite strap, like this one, without headphones, by the way, with the back over here with the battery. And the battery should be the same capacity of the Oculus Quest 2. So that means that you have 2 hours plus probably other 2 hours, you have 4 hours. Or if you connect it with the USB, you can use pretty much every battery that maybe you're using for your phone to charge it while playing. I don't really recommend it if it's not the right voltage, because that could compromise the battery life in the long run. but it's an option that you have, I guess. Oculus doesn't ship to my country, and Amazon. Oh, I lost you. What the heck? That is going so fast. All right. Oh my God, I lost you. Okay. Oculus doesn't ship to my country, and Amazon, the import fee is 250 more. Is worth getting right away or waiting for a sale? Will be my first VR. Babadoc, thanks so much for the donation, by the way. I would say, is there any other headset in your country? Because if you're paying 250, it's pretty much the same price of another headset. So at the end, together is like 550 or 650 if you want 256 gigabyte version. So I don't know. Probably look for something else, something used. If you really want it, it's an option. But I think there's like a better, for that price, probably you can find something else as well. Of course, if you want just standalone, that's the only option that we have on the market right now, unfortunately. There's something in the Chinese market, but like the Vive Focus, but it doesn't have many games in there. Stephen, do you think that the Quest 2 with Link has better resolution than the G2 at half resolution? Well, yes, but you're comparing full resolution with half resolution, and they pretty much have the same resolution to start with. So of course, as more resolution, I would say that the Link is actually pretty heavy on the PC right now. At least with this new update that I have in preview, it was pretty heavy on it. So my PC was like exploding. So maybe a PCVR headset will be better right now directly. Maybe in the future it's gonna get better. But there's not much difference in resolution to begin with. So if you scale down, you're gonna have the same result pretty much, excuse me. Let's keep going. Let's get some other questions. By the way, then because I'm crazy, I'm probably gonna do like the timestamps below for all the questions. I'm gonna rewatch it and put all these timestamps. So if you're rewatching right now, talking to you in the future, you can jump from a question to the other, and that could be pretty cool. The last time, I think many people appreciate it. Quest 2 looks amazing. It does. It does look very nice. A nice piece of plastic with a lot of virtual words inside. I think they did a great job, and for that price, is even a little too low, the price. But yeah, when FNAF on the Quest 2, it's already there. It's already there. Don't worry. Is there an easy way to check My IPD? Asked Tommy. For the IPD, you can check taking like a meter, for example. You put it over there, you go in front of a mirror, and you put it in front, and you see the distance between your pupils. Or there are also some applications on your phone that can do that. There's one from LG, if I'm not saying like something wrong. But if you are on Android, you go on the Play Store, you check for it, you write IPD, and they're gonna tell you. Or even on Oculus, you have the possibility to do it. All right, so let's keep going with other questions. Let's put a video under me so you guys can see a little better the Oculus Quest 2. And meanwhile, if you have any question, by the way, for comparisons between like one headset on the other, please let me know. Is the G2 a lot better than the Q2? Well, it depends what you're doing. If you're doing standalone, no. If instead you're doing PCVR, I think it's still better in many cases. But on the other side, the Quest 2 has better controllers, for example, and the software is a little cleaner than Windows Mixed Reality. But you know, it's also, it's a particular thing. Probably I'm gonna make a video about it in the future because there's a lot to talk about. I could talk like 30 minutes about just this topic, but I would say that they both have the strong parts and the weak parts. And for PCVR, probably will still go right now for a PCVR headset, but at $300 is crazy the value that you have with that guy over there already. RPM GFX, thanks for the donation, by the way. Is the official link needed for the Quest 2? No, you can use like even a third-party cable without any problem. If it's USB 3.1 Gen 2, it's gonna be perfect because it's exactly what you have with the official Oculus Quest 2 cable. The only thing is that usually those kind of cables are a little heavier, are harder to move around and stuff. The thing that they did, why the official cable is that expensive, because it uses a optic fiber inside, so it's more flexible and stuff. So, you know, I have it attached here, by the way. So you see, you can do these without ruining, and that's a good thing. Instead, with another cable, well, I don't have it out yet, but with this one, for example, let me show like this, so I show you a little better. With this one, is much larger, and you don't have really the opportunity to close the loops more. So when you play, you're gonna feel a little more free with the official one. Then there are also other options, by the way, but yeah, it's really up to you. I'm fine with everything, to be honest. But some people are a little more picky. If you want the official experience, that's the official cable. If you instead want to try something different and save some money, of course you can do that. And Amazon usually has a good return policy, so don't say that I told you. And so in case if it doesn't work, you bring it back. Does the Bluetooth audio works better than the Quest 1? Zubin, good question. Works the same, so you still have some choppy audio in a Beat Saber, for example, right now. Probably they're gonna fix it in the future. I don't know. I know that they are aware of the situation, so maybe they're gonna do something. The Bluetooth connection, by the way, is still a beta thing, so that's why it's not super perfect. Choked on the twin. Oh my god, why did I read this name? How much extra time does this extended battery gives you? They said it's around 2 hours more, the same battery that you have inside the official Oculus Quest. So here you have it. Will my current silicone face cover work with the Quest 2? No, they're different actually. They're all different. I tried everything with the different VR covers, and it's just a different face cushion. So you're not really able to use one with the other. Unfortunately, that's what we have. They changed everything, so pretty much all the accessories for the original Quest are not gonna work with the new Quest. You're gonna have to rebuy pretty much everything, beside cables, of course. It's a little unfortunate, but as we said, is a proper second generation, so that's why this is happening. They changed pretty much everything over here. Let me go down. So we have another person asking. All right. So Ruben, thanks for the donation, by the way. Big fan of your channel from Madrid here. Quest 2 will be good enough to view 3D movies without being worried about screen door effect for a good experience. Yes, it's a the screen door effect, I will say, is still a little noticeable, but even with the Reverb G2 is a little noticeable. So, we're gonna have to go much higher in resolution to have it gone completely. But I would say that it is already a very good experience. It's lighter than the original Quest, so it doesn't kill your face while wearing it and watching a movie. The only thing is, like, be aware if you have a movie that is more than 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, maybe you're gonna have to juice it up in the middle, because it could not be enough battery life for it if you use like applications like big screen or stuff like that. But yeah, it's a good experience for sure, much better than all the previous headsets for it. I need to drink something, guys. I'm dying. All right. We have Whoa, we're 1,500 people. What the heck, guys? So many. Excited. All right. By the way, if you drop a like to the video, more people can see it, so more people can know more about the Oculus Quest 2. It will be super, super appreciated, of course. And I remind you that in the description below, there is the giveaway link. Then I'm gonna put it in a better place, so you're gonna be able to find it a little better. But I put it in a sneaky way, so you know, people have to look for it. All right, so let's keep going. How is the face covering on the Oculus Quest 2? Melanie, the face covering is in foam. Let me get it without breaking everything. Here we go. All right, it's in foam like this, as you can see. It's pretty squishy. I would say I'm not a fan of the foam stuff. I always go for VR cover. When it's gonna arrive, the VR cover, I'm gonna let you know, guys, with the video. But I'm always in love with that stuff. It's comfy, it's fine. If you sweat, though, it could be a little problematic. This part is not removable, so you know, there's already options, by the way, on the official Oculus store, and then there's gonna be VR cover. For now, I think it's fine. It's not something that you have to change right away. For sure, it can get more comfortable in the future, but you know, is in line with everything we had in other virtual reality headsets. So nothing particular. Tony Bologna, macaron. Can you use the link cable while playing a game and having it charge? Thanks for the donation, Tony. So it's gonna charge, by the way, if you are in the it's gonna charge if you use the original cables. With other cables, doesn't charge much many times. Charge a little, but not completely. With the official cable, instead, charge completely. So that's a very good thing. But yeah, it's gonna charge. Cheryl Garcia, can the Surface Pro 7 i7 run the Oculus Link cable? Surface Pro doesn't have the integrated graphic card, so I would say no. If it has the graphic card, it should be the MX 150. Tell me if I'm wrong, but no, without graphic card, you're not going to be able to run it. The minimum specs, I think, that is a 1060 or 1050 something. So unfortunately, with the Surface Pro 7, if you have the Surface Book 2, maybe you're going to be able to start to play. Yes, also you have a Type-C there, so you're going to be able to use it. I hope that answered your question. VR Quest, Chef's Visor. Chef's Visor. It's like Vice, like the beer. I love Vice beer. By the way, thanks for the donation. The Quest has 90 Hz, and Facebook said that will enable 90 Hz on Link. So now, when you play the Link, you get 75 GTR 5, 90 Hz will be awesome. I liked. Thanks very much for liking the video, by the way. So right now it runs at 72 Hz, and our units still work at 72 Hz, even with Link. Even when my latest preview update is still 72 Hz. 90 Hz is going to arrive in the future. First of all, it's going to arrive in the dashboard, so the usual hub for your Oculus Quest 2, and it's going to arrive in the browser. Then in the future, games developers are going to be able to enable it in their games. Now, it's all up to them. So it doesn't mean that from when it's released, all the games are going to run at 90 Hz. It means that the headset is capable, but some people would want to actually push the resolution instead of pushing the refresh rate. So it's really up to the game. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a 90 Hz version of Beat Saber. I can put a stamp on it, and you know, we can bet whatever you want on it. Let's bet an Oculus Quest. But no, maybe not. Well, whatever. Forget that. But yeah, it really depends on the games. It's 72 Hz, by the way, with Link. It's gonna arrive to 90 Hz with Link, but probably the resolution is gonna go down a little, or you're really gonna need a very beefy PC to use it with 90 Hz and at the same time the native resolution of the screen. I hope that answered. And by the way, GTA 5 in VR with the mod is pretty cool indeed. I replayed a big chunk of it because it was super fun. All right, let's keep going. Let's apply some questions. How do Quest 2 lenses compare to the Vive Pro lenses? Edge-to-edge clarity, visibility of Fresnel rings, etc. All right, so I would say that the Oculus lenses are still one of the best on the market. I think that right now they're not the best for clarity, because I saw a big clarity jump with the G2, for example. But I would say that are much better than the lenses on the Vive Pro, the Vive, and the Vive Cosmos for sure. I would say that are like a ton better than those. In the Vive Pro, you really need to be in the right spot to be able to see everything clearly. With the Quest 2, you know, you can notice also from the IPD, it's still working if you have you put the 63 settings and you are in the wrong part with 66.4. I can still play with the 58 settings if I want, even with 66.4. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but with the lenses, I could be able to see it. So they're very good lenses. I will not worry at all about it. I think my chat froze a second. Let me see. Let me see. All right, now I have a question for you guys. How many of you actually pre-ordered already the Oculus Quest 2? Can you put a little like an emoji hand up so we see how many people actually pre-order it? I'm really interested to see, like, you guys are interested to order it in the future, or if you already pre-order it? Because I think they did a very nice presentation. I think they did a great job. I'm a little worried. I didn't really like the fact of, being forced to use Facebook, but I think it was inevitable. So that face. Let's keep going. So I don't see your answer, guys. All right, so hands are coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Someone has like a 6 hands up, so probably it got 6 headsets. All right, so many people bought it. Awesome. Now, another question. How many of you guys is your first VR experience? Let's put like the emoji of I don't know, a plane emoji, so I can see the difference between the plane emoji and the hand emoji. And let's see how many people are gonna start to fly in VR. I saw a question about the Franken Quest mod. By the way, let's answer while we see how many people, for how many people is the first time in VR. Right now, with the adapters that we have, you're not able to use it, but in the future, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out with a 3D printed way to do it that is gonna be even better than the original Quest. The thing about the original Quest was very hard to mod. This one is so easy to take out the strap, like, look, you do like this and it's out. So it's so easy to take it in. I'm not good at putting it back though. All right, here we go. It's so easy to change parts and stuff that I'm pretty sure we're gonna see tons of new accessories coming for it. Wow, so many people ready to fly in VR. That is awesome. Congrats, guys. I can't wait to see to know your feedback from it, because VR is awesome. I mean, I started this channel because I was blown away with VR. You know, when you're a kid, you always dream to like get in a game instead of just watching like through a screen and stuff with your controller. Actually being there, like looking around, like really feel the presence. And yeah, that it's gonna be epic, epic. We just need more games. Give me more games, please. How did you root Mantis cable? Can you show up close? All right, so I'll show you in a second. My chair is broken, so I'm going down little by little. If I disappear, you know why. So I'm still finding a solution to do it in the best way possible. But so far, now I tried with a little tape. Let me take it out. But the best option I had, it was to use these two cables and put it here in the back and looping them in the strap over here. So you don't have cables going around, and you're able just to open and close them without any problems, and also move them around. I hope you see it. I think it's pretty clean. I wish they had a native solution, but I think this looks pretty nice indeed. This is the link cable. Don't see that. Don't look at that. But yeah, I think it's pretty clean. It looks pretty sick. The only thing about these Mantis, there are. Let me fix the chair. All right. The only things about the Mantis is like the audio is not really the best out there. They work, yes, but you know, we could have better solutions. I think that we're gonna see better solutions in the future. All right, so those are the Mantis headphones. The Bioniks are in the description below, by the way. If you want to check them out, I put the Amazon link. Around $20 or $30. For me, it must have. I was using them already with the Rift S, and now I moved them to that. 200 Frogs, thanks so much for the donation. Will my Quest 1 games be transferred to the Quest 2? Not be transferred, you're gonna have to re-download them, but every game, and I can't stress enough over here, every game that works on the Quest 1 will work on the Oculus Quest 2. So don't worry about anything. Everything is gonna work. Now, it can work better in the case in which the devs actually updated the game to make it run better, higher frame rate, higher resolution, and stuff like that. Application is starting to get better. For example, Rec Room actually works at higher resolution, but some other games don't, and they're gonna be updated in the future. Many devs don't even have the Quest 2 in their hands right now, so that's why. Arnami, thanks for the donation. Will the HTC Deluxe strap work on the Quest 2? It will work for sure. They're gonna create for sure a new adapter. For now though, we need a new adapter. So Mike, you're nuts. 99? Thanks so much. Hey Pickle. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the donation. That really helps. You just made, I'm gonna get the Wi-Fi 6 router now, so we can try it together, because I was really saving money to get it, but thanks so much, man. Super appreciate it. Ruben here. Hey, Ruben, again. You think Amazon will ship pre-orders before October 13? Usually they do. They're pretty good with pre-orders. So I don't see why not. I mean, last time that I pre-ordered the Xbox actually arrived like 2 days later. So not really day one. Not a big deal, by the way. I think it's completely fine. But all right, Mike is trolling me. What the heck? Thanks, man, for the big vehicle. Thanks so much. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. All right. Any special promotion coming to the Oculus Quest 2 in November, or will it be next year? I don't expect any promotion to come to the Quest, to be honest. It didn't arrive in the. It didn't arrive the first time with the Quest 1, so I don't think it's gonna arrive this second time. Also, like, they already sold out all the pre-orders, so that could be a little problematic already for some people. It's gonna arrive now in November if you pre-order now. And yeah, I don't think it's gonna drop. If it's gonna drop, it's gonna take another year and a half. Didn't happen with the Quest 1. I don't really see it happening with the Quest 2. It's already very low the price, so yeah. Mike is nuts. You're killing me, man. Yeah, so many pickles. Thanks so much. I'm really blushing, bro. I can't even speak anymore. Give me a second. Thanks so much, man. All right. Are you in Facebook Horizon yet, Insomnia? What do you think about it? I've been since the alpha. It's been exciting. Dude, I'm not in Facebook Horizon. I'm not yet there. I asked them like why I can get in. I'm not in yet. I know that many people are in. I couldn't see it myself yet. It's a kind of unfortunate, but I think I'm gonna have a big like moment where I can finally jump in, right? Mike is like giving pickles. Thanks, man. Again, what the heck? By the way, have you tried putting the MAMUT grips on the Quest 2 controllers? I need the end strap for the Quest 1 if possible. Yes, I did. These are the original MAMUT grip, by the way. I don't think you can find them anymore in the website. The new model is not that well compatible. This one is a little more compatible, but as I said before, it's like banana-ish over there. It moves in a weird way. It's still super playable, but I think it could get better, and I know that they're working already on a new version. So I will wait a little, and I'm gonna make a video about it because I love this kind of stuff, and I absolutely need it. Is the Quest 2 backorder on Amazon? I don't think so. I think it's still fine. I don't know. I didn't look, to be honest. Thanks so much for the donation, London Roads. Thanks so much. Let's keep going. So, the chat is frozen a little. I'm not sure if I got another donation by Pickle, like by Mike. I see Vive there. Dude, thanks so much. Thanks so much. Really. Okay, so Castle, will the Quest 2 PCVR with better than the Vive Cosmos? Dude, I kind of feel I'm kind of sad saying this, but I'm not really a fan of the Cosmos. I said it already in my review, and I think it is. Like with the Cosmos though, you have the possibilities of having good wireless, you have the possibility to have full body tracking, you have the possibility to use the knuckle controllers and stuff like that, so you have more modability in general. But it's you know, it's better, maybe not, but cheaper, way cheaper. So I think it's a good option. I will not go. I will go for something else instead of going for the Vive Cosmos anyway. Jaden, I can't make a winner. There's a link in the description below. Go there so you can win the Oculus Quest. All right, so let's keep going with the questions, guys. I have an IPD about 50 millimeters. Would I be able to use the Quest 2? Dude, I don't know. I think you're really at the limit there. I don't want to give you the bad news, but I don't think it's gonna be possible, to be honest. 50 is very low also for all the other VR headsets, so probably when you get to like a 55, 56, it's gonna be much more usable. For now, you're a little on the edge over there. I'm sorry. Facebook Horizon is basically a rec room with less content and controls, and all games are very bad. Honestly, disappointed. Lakely, thanks for the donation, by the way. I think that it's gonna get better, by the way. Even Rec Room at the beginning was very scarred. There wasn't much stuff in there. And now the fact that you can play Fall Guys in Rec Room is amazing. I actually put it in the video over there. Let me see if I can put the... so you don't have to see my face and that's it. Let me put the full video because it was so funny to play that game. Right, so I never won, by the way. I'm always I always arrive second and stuff like that. It's super fun. I really suggest it, and the Rec Room is free, so it's a super win-win situation. Hey mate, love your channel. I've been binge watching for days now. Quick question: what is the best way to record gameplay in a in the VR headset? I actually used the internal recorder. Now it's a little better than before. With the Quest 1 was very choppy. A good option is to use SideQuest, by the way. That is an option to have the output with the video on the PC, and then you can use OBS to record directly over there. So yeah, that's a good option, absolutely. Eric, thanks for all the effort quality you put in your content and stream. Also, I like your sweater. Thanks for the donation, Eric, and thanks so much for appreciating my videos. It takes a long time to make them, so I really appreciate that the quality is coming out, the good feedback is coming out, and I really wanna thank everybody for it because you guys are amazing lately. All Guys in VR, yeah, this is a Rec Room, by the way. It's a mod that is inside, so you can play. Some people made it, and yeah, you can play Fall Guys in VR. It's super awesome. Are the Bionik improvement over the built-in speaker for Beat Saber? Yes, they are. I think everything is better than the built-in speakers, but maybe if you have like your headphones that you use for everything, it's even better than Bioniks. I think the Bioniks are good because they look nice and they're easy. They're always there, you know. I think that's a good option with there. Will the battery strap work with Link? This is a good question because ask from watch rage quit. Okay, don't rage quit here now. This is a good question because the battery cover doesn't have any pass-through for the USB. But we also have to say that when you use Link, the cable actually charges your Oculus Quest. So you don't really need that little cable to be connected. The only thing, you have one more step that's gonna take 3 seconds more. You have to unplug the battery that you have with the battery pack. You can have the cable tingle in there, and then you connect the Link cable and you are completely fine. So don't worry about it at all. That's actually the first thing I thought, because when I saw that, I said, oh, but there's no pass-through. Would it be super cool to have actually an USB inside the USB, being able to, you know, using both together, but it's just a matter of disconnecting. Raphael, what is your opinion on the screen of the Q2 versus the Reverb G2? It hasn't been answered yet. All right, my opinion is easy, guys. Let's be ready because there's a lot of conspiracies over here. Let me put the other video on so we can, while we watch it, we can talk about it. So, I'm not avoiding to talk about it. Is simply what is the situation. PCVR use a display port, all right? So it really cramps the resolution altogether. If you're just for PCVR, the G2 is for the screen, the better option. If you instead want, you know, something to have also standalone and stuff like that, well, you have the other good option over there. So as you can see, the screens, the G2 is still better, of course. Also has more resolution than it. You can see it over here. Let me stop a second. This on the right is the index, by the way. You can see over here as a better resolution. So I would say that I still prefer the screen of the G2, but the Q2, the Quest 2, comes at $300. So yeah, you know, like, you know, in the G2 you also have better audio, comfort and stuff, so you have a more premium headset, but on the other side you have a standalone headset. So I think it's great what they did with the Oculus Quest 2. And even if I want to make a video about if the Oculus Quest 2 killed PCVR, I'm gonna give you a very short answer in this live, is that no, it didn't, because there's still a word for PCVR. It's just killed PCVR for Oculus, and they made their choice over there. Can like it or not. I personally don't really like it so much, but hey, who am I to tell them, right? If they improve, if they keep improving, by the way, if they keep improving the link, then we're gonna get to a super position. But if you're using for simulators and stuff like that, having a display port will be, of course, much better than something that USB, at least for now. How much of the edge of the LCD screen is visible in the wireless IPD settings? How much FOV do we lose? I didn't calculate it. I don't think you don't lose much FOV, to be honest. Probably you lose around 3 or 4 degrees. The only thing is that it can be a little annoying to have straight lines on it. If some of you is already used the Rift test, it's pretty much the same situation. It doesn't change much there, so I will not worry too much. All right, guys, I'm gonna do that last 10 minutes because we really went super long. There's so many of you, so thanks so much for coming by. Let's keep going with like a super fast questions, one after the other. I'm gonna try to be super brief, so in 10 minutes we can get to know more. If you have anything that we didn't talk about yet, let's get to it. All right, I see one that is very interesting from Sub-Ash Naik. Is there an eating issue in the Oculus Quest 2 headset? No. It gets warm like the Quest 1, it gets warm like any other headset, but it's not eating issue. I didn't have fogging and stuff like that. And also, one nice thing that they did with the VR cover thing is that they put an opening, so you have a better airflow inside. But yeah, no problem at all. I didn't have fogging, and feel like 3 days ago it was pretty hot over here. Let's do it 2 weeks ago. Freaking New England. All right. When is the winner announced? Sorry for the caps, only way to be seen. It's not true, but I see everything. All right, so the winner is going to be announced in 30 days. And just to make sure everything is fine, I'm going to contact them directly via email or via Twitter or via Instagram and stuff like that. I'm going to try everything. And if it doesn't reply in 24 hours, I'm going to go for a second guy. All right? So, Masaki Kato, thanks so much for the donation. And dude, Mike is back. What the heck, Mike? I made another account to donate another pickle. Thanks so much, man. Jeez. You're killing me, man. Thanks. All right. So, buy a Quest 2 or Rift test PCVR. Chiron, this is a... All right. Hold on, I need to take it back. All right, this is a very good question. I would say that the Quest 2 is much cheaper, and the thing with the Rift test is that it's going to be discontinued next year. So I don't know how they're gonna support it. They didn't support it that well in this period, so I don't think things are gonna change that much, to be honest. I think that the Q2, the Quest 2, is more future-proof of the Rift S right now. I'm pretty sure we're gonna start to see and tracking also on PCVR, thanks for the Quest 2, and we're not gonna see it with the Rift S. So I don't feel confident suggesting to buy a Rift S right now. If you want to get in the Oculus platform, I will get the Quest 2, hands down. Absolutely. Just cry already, man. I can't, man. I can't. You're really tempting me, though. All right. You're a legend, man, by the way. All right, those are not tears. All right, so Chiron, I think I answered your question about the Rift S or the Quest 2. Guys, you're going so fast. When you connect the Oculus Quest 2 to a PC with the Link, does it then work like a normal PCVR headset, or are those some things that are not the same? All right, so when you connect it to the PC, it's actually pretty straightforward. What you have is it pop up in your headset that says, hey, do you want to use the Link connection? And in the moment you say yes, and Mike is distracting me. It's killing me. All right. All right. So here we are. So what happens is that you get this pop-up, and then you get in the regular Oculus dashboard, and from there it's like to use a regular Oculus Rift. I'm pretty sure that in the moment when the Rift S is going to end its life, probably they're going to start to change the dashboard on PCVR. But right now it works pretty much the same. You can open Steam VR and get recognized. You can play every single game over there as well. So it's super cool. It is very well done. Comfort. Thanks, I don't know how to pronounce your name for the donation. Comfort, a Reverb G2, Quest 2 with the lead strap. In general, I would say, really, again, depends if you want PCVR or not, but on comfort, I would say I prefer still the Reverb G2. It's lighter, so it's you forget to have it. Oh, destroyed my PC. You forget to have it on your face. Do you now have any plans about official worldwide shipping? For Oculus, no. No, they're starting to ship also in Japan, though. They made it a big thing. So it's going everywhere now. Will an Oculus Link update come out with the Q2? No, it's going to come out later, probably in November. They said Q4, sorry. So at the end of the year, I think it's going to arrive in November, though. And that is going to bring the 90 Hz and better resolution. You're late. Root, you're not late. You're never late. You have still 4 minutes. There's plenty of things to talk about in 4 minutes. And plenty of pickles, apparently. Thanks so much, Mike, again. This is a 1,000 pickle for a child who doesn't have any. Thanks so much, man. Mike, you are a legend. You're insane. Thanks so much. Really. It's hard to think, guys. I'm so sorry. Whew. All right. All right. So, not flexing. All right. Mike is killing me. Mike the killer. All right. So, does the Oculus Quest 2 have any latency while linked to a PC? Yes, it still has the same latency that we have with the Quest 1. right now. Is nothing like that you can't play, but it's something that you need to consider because, you know, some games like Beat Saber, if you play an Expert Plus, I don't know how you do it because it's freaking impossible to play at this speed. But if you play at this speed with the Quest 2, with Link, you could have some problems, and maybe it's just better to use the standalone version. But there are really few games that use really, like, you really need super low latency. If you're annoyed by it, well, it's something that you should consider. Will be the Quest 2 Link 90, wrote everything. Will be there a 90 Hz support for the Link? Yes, it will be. It's gonna arrive around November. So guys, 2 more minutes. So then I'm gonna leave the YouTube thing. I hope I answer as many questions as possible. We went through many different stuff. And just a reminder, down there, there's a giveaway for you guys because I reached 50K. I got it for free. I wanted to share with you that. So in the description below, if you scroll down, there's gonna be a giveaway link. You click there, you can enter in different ways, and you're gonna be able to get your Oculus Quest 2 as well. When it comes out, I'm gonna order. I'm gonna then contact you via email or Twitter or stuff like that, and we're gonna be able to send it over. So some of you are gonna be able to enjoy it as well, like I'm doing right now, and it's gonna be epic for sure. Hassan, this isn't nothing compared to the Pickle connection, but it's still something. Absolutely, thanks so much, man. Really love your videos and wish you best luck. You're like a MKBHD for VR. Thanks, man. I'm still far from him, but he has a big team behind. I'm just alone, so I'm trying my best. Thanks so much. Did I play lean software in the latest video? Frenzy boy. Yes. I mean, yes and no. There was a preview that I got directly from Oculus to show you guys the new update for the Oculus Link, and it worked pretty well. It looks very, very good. Actually looked better in reality than in Through the Lenses video. Next Through the Lenses video is going to be with the G2, so stay tuned for that. And then we're going to have many different videos, like if it killed PCVR, for example. And well, then I'm going to come out with something else because it compares with the G2 and stuff like that. It's a very, very nice beard, and I appreciate all the support from you guys. It's super freaking awesome. So, and we've wrapped it up. How many people are we right now? We're 1,200. So, guys, thanks so much. This is my second live. I'm sorry again when I didn't start. It's impossible to talk with. It's impossible to talk with Mike there. Thanks, man. All right. So here we are. So what was I saying? I think you want. I think you want already, Mike. I don't know what to do. All right. So we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go cry down there probably. I'm gonna buy a new chair because this thing was keep going down all the time. And guys, it was the second live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna keep doing them when we have a new headsets or new important stuff to talk about. You guys were awesome in the chat, absolutely. Super polite. I really like the fact that you know, I don't need like weird things going on and everything. Let's just give me everything. Everything's going on, like you were super polite and stuff, so I really love you guys for a great community, and I can't wait to talk more about with you. By the way, tomorrow I'm gonna be on Rendered Reality. Oh no, I'm not. Yes, I am. On the Coffee and VR show. So be sure to. I'm gonna leave a link as well on YouTube, so we can talk again. We can reply some more questions. And thanks so much to everyone. Thanks so much to Mike. I don't know what to say, man. You made my month, I guess. You made that was super appreciated. And thanks so much for everyone else for the donation. Even a little chip really helps over here. I promised it, so I'm gonna get a Wi-Fi 6 router, so we're gonna be able to test it with the Quest 2 to see if things get better, and so we can make a video about it. So super excited. Let's thank Mike for it, and yeah, guys, again, if you have any other question, please, I'm checking in the YouTube channel. Stay subscribed so we can talk more about this headset, and as always, like the video. Dislike if you didn't like it, it's fine as well. And yeah, subscribe. My brain is not working anymore. I'm sorry about it. that happens when you have a mic around. And yeah. Thanks so much, guys. I'm gonna get out with the outro, and we're gonna see each other very, very soon. I'm gonna, like, last question. Last question. Thanks, David, for the donation, by the way. Let me do one last question, and then I go away. Should I sell my Oculus Quest with the Deluxe audio strap, controller case, and knuckle strap? Please answer. If you like your Quest, please don't sell it. Maybe in a year when you're gonna need it for new games, but if you're happy right now, no need to sell, really. It's a great headset, the Quest 2, but the Quest 1 is still rocking. It's amazing what you can do with that thing. So don't worry about it. To enter the giveaway, description below. It's going to be also in the description and every other video. Thanks so much to everyone for the support, to be part of this live. I hope I answer all the questions possible. And yeah, let me go with the outro. And I'm going to stay in the chat for 2 minutes. So let's go. Oh, bye, ciao.